Throw it down, big man.
Welcome everybody back to the Throw It Down Big Fella podcast. I am your host, Greg Rufus. Thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful podcast. On this episode, you guys, usually I would probably start with the Memphis Grizzlies and the Memphis Tigers. I'll get to them in the B block. I call it B block, or second session of this podcast. But first, you guys, WWE Elimination Chamber. Lots of stuff happened in that event, you guys. So much going on. John Cena became a heel. Just crazy. One of the most crazy things you will ever see in wrestling history. I will break that down. Also, the Tank Davis and Lamont Roach fight ended in a draw. Lots of controversy in that. Grease got in somebody's eye. I'll explain all that. And like I just mentioned, the Memphis Grizzlies have lost 3 straight games in the last 3 seconds of a game. That has never happened. It's been a long time since it happened, since 2002 with the Seattle Supersonics. So the Grizzlies have joined history in the wrong way. I'll break down what they're going through right now. And the Memphis Tigers have a chance tonight to win the American Conference against University of Texas, San Antonio. I will break that down as well. And also all the NFL news and notes, and also NBA news. Kyrie Irving, I found out this morning, has a torn ACL. He's out for the season. I will break all that down and a little bit and a little bit more as well. But before I get started, you guys, please subscribe to my podcast. It is now GR Productions. That's the title of my channel. But also follow this wonderful podcast at Throw It Down Big Fella. Lots of great things come up in the future, you guys. And also, like I said, new podcast coming. I don't know the exact time. I don't know the exact date, but it is coming real soon. Greg's Entertainment Corner, covering all things entertainment, gossip, TV shows, great shows I've been watching, you guys. I will break all that down coming up when the podcast starts. And also, the wonderful and talented Michael Miles has his podcast, Let Me Clear My Throat. It is out, available now. Episode 4 is on this channel, but 1 through 3 is on his channel. I believe 4 might be on his channel as well. All the channels will be on his stuff, but you can exclusively now see all the episodes on this channel. Check it out. Wonderful. Michael Miles is doing his thing. He's going to probably break down the same thing I'm breaking down about the Grizzlies and Tigers and any other stuff that he wants to talk about. So please subscribe to his podcast on this channel at GR Production. And go to Let Me Clear My Throat. His channel is Winning Time, MM25. So please check that out. And just thank you guys for the love and support you guys are giving me through this year. It's almost going to be about a year that I've started this YouTube channel / podcast. So please thank you so much for the love you guys are giving me. All right, you guys. So let's start. The WWE Elimination Chamber. It was in Toronto, Canada. It was wonderful. It was great. I didn't like the fact that they booed the American national anthem at first, but it's Canada. Can't expect nothing more and nothing less from Canada. Although they're great at what they do and all, they just don't like Americans. I didn't appreciate that, but it is what it is. We're in Canada. You already kind of know what to expect. So the first match was the Women's Elimination Chamber. It included Alexa Bliss. It included Naomi. It included Bianca Belair. It included I'm drawing a blank right now. Who else was in there? Liv Morgan. I think I'm missing somebody. It'll come back to me. But the women Elimination Chamber started with Naomi and Liv Morgan, and boom, out of nowhere, you hear Jada Cardell's entrance music. Jada, you guys, of course, you remember, was brutally attacked way back when, and we're trying to figure out exactly who did it. I'm sorry, and who attacked Jada. So, excuse me, you guys. Ooh, I thought I was gonna sneeze. Okay, so you kind of thought like it was gonna be. I knew it was coming. Okay, bless me. So it started with Jada coming out. And so we thought, according to speculation, that she was making a straight beeline shot at Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan was orchestrating this. Of course, you remember the video. It was Liv, it was Raquel in the background of it. You're like, oh, did Liv and Raquel, did they attack? Did they go through, did they attack Jada Cardell? So Jada walks into the ring and she does a pump fake. She was about to hit Liv, turns around and then swings at Naomi and knocks Naomi out, throwing her in the pod, just basically eliminate her. And Bianca Belair, who's stuck in the pod, was just devastated. She was crying, just completely out of it. And it was very surreal. Jada basically knocked out Naomi, and it was down to basically 5. It was down to Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, Bayley, Alexa Bliss, and the other girl that I can't even name right now. But it was down to those 5. So match goes on, yada yada yada. Bianca wins the Elimination Chamber, and so she will fight. The winner of that point was either going to be Rhea Ripley or Io Sky. She's going to face them at WrestleMania. So I'm gonna go to Monday. I'm gonna go to last night at Raw. Rhea lost to Io Sky, so it's gonna be Io Sky, and it was very controversial. Rhea saw that that Bianca was basically like supporting Io, telling Io, come on, you got this. And kind of got distracted and allowed Io Sky to win. So it sets up Io Sky, Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. So we get that matchup, even though it was really shocking. We thought it was going to be Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair, but that did not happen. So we continued through the whole Elimination Chamber. Trish Stratus and Tiffy beat Nia and what's her face? The other girl, Candice LeRae, beat them. The unsanctioned match with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, great match. Great match. Very physical. I knew it was going to be because KO, he always comes to wrestle. He's one of those guys. He just wrestles. So, fact, Kevin Owens won. It was probably going to try to hurt Sami Zayn more. And here comes Randy Orton, the Viper, comes back and attacks Kevin Owens, knocks him out. And we set up a potential Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, WrestleMania type of thing. So that on that. Okay, let's get to the men's Royal Rumble. Of course, you have John Cena, CM Punk, Logan Paul. I'm drawing a blank here. Yeah, I say CM Punk. So CM Punk, I'm gonna say it again. CM Punk, Logan Paul, John Cena, Damian Priest, and Seth Rollins. So you have all those in there. Great. It was just a great match. Overall, great match. Get to the end. It's down to CM Punk and it's down to John Cena. They respect each other. What a great competitor these guys have. And then bam, Seth Rollins interferes. He allows John Cena with the victory. So we get to the last segment. It's The Rock. It's it's The Rock. It's John Cena, and Cody Rhodes comes out. And basically, Rock is telling Cody, look, you sell your soul to me. You're part of me. Sell your soul. You're part of the dynasty. I'm going to make sure you win and all that. And of course, Cody Rhodes says, no, my soul belongs to them. And basically, Rock, you can go yourself. Y'all can fill in the blank at home. And that caused drama. Not caused drama. It just caused Cena to hug him. And then after that, it caused one of the more creative, diabolical things and craziest, shocking things you will ever see in your entire life. John Cena with a smile, with a hug directly at Rock with the cutthroat symbol, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. John Cena turned heel and attacked Cody Rhodes along with Travis Scott, who I don't know why Travis Scott was there. In fact, it basically allowed one of the more shocking heel turns in WWE history ever. He ended up attacking, like I said, Cody Rhodes, John Cena, and it was just crazy. It was complete craziness. One of the most shocking things you will ever see. Made Cody bleed. It was just flat out crazy. So I'm gonna give you my thoughts on what I think. How did this all happen? I'm about to give you my thoughts. So here we go. So, what I think about the John Cena turning heel, it's just flat out crazy. I mean, I feel like it's just too late. I feel like we're like 20 years too late into the fact that John Cena now wants to become heel. And I know this is his last year. This is his farewell tour. I just wish this happened 15 years ago. Like I'm happy that we're gonna get another side of John Cena we have never seen, and I'm sure he contemplated this forever and a day. But it feels like a marriage that you wish was better, that you knew the end was coming, but they try to do stuff at the end, but it still didn't work. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like a marriage that is just not there, not all the way there, but you try something to spice up that marriage. But even though you and your partner feel like it's over, it's just no coming back to that. So my quip to that is, it's like WWE, all the managers, like Triple H, all the people that's behind the scenes, why couldn't this happen 15 years ago? Like when John Cena, and no offense, John Cena is still one of those guys, I get it. But when we really wanted it was like back in 2010, 2011, 2012. We wanted it back then. We wanted like to exceed more years of, like maybe a year or two. Now we're just going to get like a couple months, maybe into the end of the year, November. We're going to get like a sample size of what we think could have been and what should have been a great heel turn. Like Hollywood Hulk Hogan, if you guys remember back then when he was a WCW, he became a heel. He was a good face. It was Hollywood Hulk Hogan. What you gonna do, bro? All that, and then he became NWO Hulk Hogan, and that was there for a while. Even though WCW was not that great, it wasn't that great of it just wasn't great. NWO became bigger than WCW. That's a fact. But for this though, it's like WWE is so good. Like it is in a great place right now. Women's wrestling is peaking at its highest level. People are actually watching wrestling back then. I mean, well they're watching it today. Maybe back then it wasn't as much views and all, but it was just, you needed something back then, like that spark plug, back then. That could have been it with John Cena becoming a heel back in 2012, 2013, a little bit later on. That could have been a fact. But now it's like, okay, Cena, this is your last hoorah. Now let's try and do this. Let's try and make you a heel. So, I mean, part of me is I'm excited. We get to get new music, new attitude, something different from John Cena than hustle, loyalty, respect. That's a fact. The fact that it takes forever, it takes to 2025 for this to happen, it's just, I don't know, it's give or take, gift for gab, type of thing. It's just, you love it or hate it. I'm in the middle. I think it's exciting for John Cena. I think he's going to excel at this new phase, new chapter in his life. I really think so. I just wish this would have happened 10 years ago. So it is what it is, but I'm excited to see where this goes, where WWE goes. And I want you guys to focus in. Maybe I'm reading too much in this, but when The Rock slit his throat and he did the two, he did all this. If you remember, he did a three symbol. When he first walked in, I think it was like January last year. He did a three symbol. So my thinking is, okay, he's one, Rock, and then now you have John Cena 2. There's got to be somebody else. There's got to be another member added to this group along with The Rock. So my question is to you guys is, who do you think is that third member? Is there a third member to this? So I've come up with a lot of guesses and speculation. I think it might be Stone Cold Steve Austin. Call me crazy, but I think it might be Stone Cold Steve Austin. A lot of people think Stone Cold is going to come help Cody. I can see that as well. But these are just brainstorm ideas I have, you guys. I believe maybe Jimmy Uso, Kevin Owens. I can see that as well. But let me know what you guys think. Is there going to be a third member of this group along with Rock and John Cena? And are you guys excited about the storyline behind this? Of course, it's going to be Cody Rhodes and John Cena at WrestleMania 41. Will John Cena capture his 17th World Championship? Oh, so many questions to be answered. But you guys, I'm going to break down everything WrestleMania. That's April 19th through 20th, 2-night event. Might go live. It might have special guests. Who knows? But let me know what you guys think about WrestleMania 41 and John Cena turning heel. All right, you guys, let me break down quickly the Tank Davis and Lamont Roach fight. This was right after Elimination Chamber, so I was already glued in watching this by myself at the house. Let me just start by stating the obvious. The fact that Tank Davis was walking in to the ring, I'm sorry, with Joel Santana and Jim Jones. No disrespect to the legends, iconic Dipset, no disrespect, but I just feel like Tank should have got somebody else to walk them. Fabulous was there. Ace with a boogie. Uh, Fat Joe. I don't know. Just those two. You want to hire those two? Dipset, no disrespect. And Cameron, as funny as Cameron is, he basically said, "Look, the energy was messed up when you have those two walking in with you. You could just tell like the energy was off. It was just, eh." But the fight goes on. Lamont Roach is in there, Tank's in there, and it gets to like the 10th round, and Tank, for whatever reason, takes a knee, and the referee does not give him a countdown, doesn't rule it a knockdown because he took 3 punches and took a knee, got something on his face. I'm like, what happened? What happened? So, of course, you guys, if you don't know, you know, the match was called a draw. A lot of people think Roach won the fight, and Tank is still undefeated, even though he's not perfect. He's 30-0-1. Rematch is coming, but Tank at the end basically said, "You guys, I got my hair braided, and some of the gel, some of the moisturizer got in my eye, sweat got in my eye, and I took a knee, and I then went down to this corner, and I got some towel over my head." I've heard a lot of crazy stuff, you guys. I watch boxing a lot. I've never heard that explanation before in my life. Never. In fact, the hairstylist basically called out Tank and said, "Look, we got it done Wednesday. It's Saturday. Don't you dare put this on me. The grease should have not been a factor for your fight. You just took a knee, and that should have been a knockdown, and Roach should have won the fight." But I didn't want it to end like that. I wanted a knockdown. I wanted a unanimous, you're the guy type of thing. And I just never, when it comes to the judge's decision, sometimes I trust judges and sometimes I don't. I never wanted to be in the judge's hands at all. Watching from a fan, a boxing fan, I never wanted to be about the judge making that decision. I don't. So love it or hate it, I hated the decision. The fight was amazing. There's gonna be a rematch. It should be wherever Roach wants it to be at. It should be his choice. And personally, I think Tank might be in trouble. Tank was in trouble the entire fight. I've never seen Tank look like that. He dabbed him up. He respected Roach, but I've never seen Tank fight like that, look like that. He looked out of sort, out of whack. But it was still a great match. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about the fight. Did you love it or hate it? Let me know what you guys think. Will it be a rematch, or who you think will win? And do you buy Tank's reason as to why he took a knee and went down to the side of the ring, to the corner, and got a towel, wiped his eyes? Do you believe that grease actually got to it, or was he legit hurt, or was he trying to hold something in his eye, whatever? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about Tank and Roach fight, and are you excited possibly for rematch, Tank and Roach 2? All right, you guys, now I'm gonna finally end this with the Grizzlies and the Tigers, a little bit of other news and notes for NFL and NBA. I can't barely talk. Okay, start with the Grizzlies. They have lost 3 straight buzzer beater. Well, not buzzer beater, but 3 straight last second shots. You know the last time that's happened, you guys? 2002, the Seattle Supersonics, the team of Ray Allen, Gary Payton, Rashard Lewis. I think Nate McMillan was the head coach of Seattle. It's been 23 years since that's happened. That is just crazy. Crazy to think that's happened. What is going on with this team? I mean, of course, Friday night's game against the New York Knicks was a great game. Unfortunately, they left OG wide open. I don't know what kind of coverage they were playing. They basically, it's just crazy. Like, they left OG of all people wide open. Of course, he's going to hit that three, and he could do that in his sleep type of thing. So That's that. The next night they play San Antonio Spurs, a team that, of course, I announced was announced that Wemby is out for the season. Um, you would just think like, and I know Ja and Dez did not play, but Triple J had an amazing game, 42-piece night, one of the best nights of his life. Just gone to waste because of De'Aaron Fox hitting the game winner, great player, but it's like you lose to the Spurs and they're not even trying. They're not even trying. They're not trying to win. Let's just call it what it is. Like you could kind of tell they want to try to compete, but not make it look too obvious because of the loss of Victor. But you still have De'Aaron Fox. Maybe they're in the Cooper Flag sweepstakes. Who knows? But they took that loss. They took that loss bad. And then you go to last night, Monday night, the Atlanta Hawks. Where do I begin? They were up 16, like 14, with like 5 minutes left, and just completely wet the bed. Desmond Bain had a triple double, the first triple double of his career, in a great, great game. Another wasteful game gone by the Memphis Grizzlies. Their defense. I mean, I think Salty said it best during the press game Saturday. We got to play with some urgency. We got to play with something. Something is off with our defense. We got to work on our defense. This is the part where you remember they traded Marcus Smart to the Washington Wizards. They need a Marcus Smart right now. Somebody that's a leader, somebody outside of John Moran who's still hurt. They need a leader on that team, and they're not getting it. They are not getting that leadership from anyone outside. You would think maybe John, maybe Triple J, but it's just they're in a funk right now. They are in a complete funk right now, and it's time. They can improve, but it's just one of those things where you've lost 3 straight buzzer beater type losses. I mean, it's devastating. You got to pick yourself up. Doesn't make it any better that you're playing the OKC, Oklahoma City Thunder tomorrow, national television on ESPN. That doesn't make it any better. But I feel like, and this is just me saying, if they can beat the Oklahoma City Thunder tomorrow night, I think all is forgiven. I really think all is forgiven. And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I don't think they mind being a 4th seed right now. They would take a 4th seed right now because as orchestrated right now, the Lakers are at 2 right now. Denver's 3. Of course, Oklahoma City's 1. They're 4. Right now, Grizzlies will play the Houston Rockets. And then the winner of that will play Oklahoma City. Now, we know how good Oklahoma City is, but they're still young. They're still a young team. Great SGA, MVP. We get all that, but they still... I need to see it. And I can only speak for me when I say this. I need to see it in the playoffs. Like, I know SGA is great and all, but can they do in the playoffs? We will definitely see. I think the Grizzlies... Let's see how they look tomorrow night, you guys. I push the panic button, but it's like if they can actually win that game tomorrow night against Oklahoma City, I think all is forgiven. I think we'll have amnesia and be like, okay, we got a team here going on. We have so much young talent. They need to step up. The young guys outside of Desmond, Ja, and Triple J, they need to step up. Jalen Wells, Vince Williams, Zach Edey, they all need to step up and step up in a major way. And I think this team is capable of doing it. But as of right now, I'm not really worried about Houston. I think Houston's young too. So, and Oklahoma City. But when it goes to Lakers and Denver, that might be 2 different stories. But they need to play better. They have a month to go. They can change things around. But they got to start winning games against great teams. Me and Mike said it best last week. They need to start winning games against good teams. Plain and simple. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Are you panicking enough to where you think, oh, this team is dead for the season? Or is just they're in a bad run? Maybe they can overcome it against Oklahoma City tomorrow. But I'm not ready to give up on this team. Let me know what you guys think about the Grizzlies and what you think can be done, will be done to improve this team. And do you like their chances in the playoffs time? Or do you think it's just one and done? It's over with. Time to pack it up. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about the Memphis Grizzlies and their current state of mind right now. Some positive news about the Memphis Tigers. They are 1 step away, I believe. They win tonight against University of Texas, San Antonio. They are the American regular season champions. I think they got it, even if they somehow slip up tonight. They play South Florida Friday, the last home game of the regular season. Then it's off to the conference tournament. I like this team a lot. They showed a lot of fight last game against UAB, coming back and winning that game. Great fight, great determination. I'm just excited where this team can go. I mean, 4 or 5 seed, I would love. I just hope it's not a too tough an opponent. Speculations are, you guys, and I've heard this from sources that I don't want to really say right now, but unnamed sources I'm not going to say. There's a possibility, you guys, that the Memphis Tigers are going to play the Arkansas Razorbacks in the first round of a tournament. That is Coach Cal coaching against his former team, Penny Hardaway. What an that's going to be crazy. That will be if Arkansas can find a way into the tournament. That's going to be crazy, you guys. I can't wait for that. I cannot wait if that's true. What kind of theater you think that's going to be? Wow, I just makes me want to go and buy a ticket. But shout out to the Memphis Tigers on their way to winning the American Conference, the titles, first time in a long, long time, and they deserve every bit of that. So go Tigers, go! Quickly, you guys, NFL news and notes. Deebo Samuels got traded to the Washington Commanders for a 5th-round pick. Wow! Now you have Jalen Daniels, has him, Terry McLaurin. That's gonna be crazy, guys. Really crazy. And Devontae Adams is gonna be cut by the New York Jets, so he's gonna be probably ring chasing. I would assume, or probably I don't know. I would think at this point Devontae would be ring chasing. And I'm sorry, and it's sad to say for my Philadelphia Eagles, but Darius Slay got cut by the Eagles earlier. What a great career. One of the great leaders of the team. But they have Mitchell, they have Cooper, they have Gardner Johnson, probably add somebody else. I know they have Rodgers still there, the rookie. If they go after somebody else, maybe they go up the Miles guy. I don't know what Howie Roseman is thinking, but they save money. Great career. I hope Darius goes to another organization, gets his money. Wish him all the best, my brother. He got a championship. He got a ring. Maybe he gets one more, but shout out to Darius Slay, one of the great Eagles and a former Detroit Lion. I want to not say that as well, but congratulations, Darius Slay. NBA news. Lakers are rolling. They've won 6 in a row. They're number 2, like I said. But the more devastating part is for the Dallas Mavericks that Kyrie Irving is out for the rest of the season with a torn ACL. Very, very, very devastating for Dallas. My prayers and thoughts go out to him and his family. Of course, AD is still out. Nico is looking more and more crazy for this trade. I'm sorry. His job is definitely on the line now. The fact, like you said, you just traded Luka and you got this, and now the season might be a wash. It's no telling. It's no telling what the direction of the Dallas Mavericks to go, but we'll definitely continue to moderate that as the time goes by. That should probably do it, you guys. Also, LeBron's at 49,999 points. He goes 50,000, only needs 1 point. Come on, against New Orleans Pelicans. So he'll get it. He'll get it. But other than that, you guys, that will conclude this wonderful, wonderful episode of the Throw It Down Big Fella podcast. Of course, you guys, please subscribe to my channel, GR Production, at Throw It Down Big Fella podcast. That's the channel. Check out Michael Miles' podcast and check out for my Greg Entertainment Corner podcast coming very soon, you guys. Thank you so much for all the love and gratitude you've given me. I will see you guys next time. It's your boy, Greg Rufus. Peace out.
Throw it down, big man.